Welcome to the show that takes up no more than 5 minutes of your time, but could help you gain massive real estate knowledge. It's 5 Minutes in Real Estate with best-selling author Shane Willis.
Hello, it's Shane Willis, Pensacola real estate expert, bringing you today's episode. Happy Monday. For those of you who listen faithfully, you have realized, and I have gotten a couple of emails about it, saying, "Wait, Shane, there wasn't an episode Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of last week. What happened?" Hopefully, you've realized now. If I don't get a chance to record the episode, I try and get them done daily. But if you don't get a chance, get over to shanewillis.com/blog, and you'll see what I would have talked about. But I make sure I put the information out there regardless. Wednesday afternoon, I actually became a grandfather, which really is still kind of sinking in because I feel like I'm way too young for that. But I had my oldest young, and he's now had his daughter pretty young. So I guess it is possible. But yeah, it's still sinking in, still kind of going, wait, what? So he's actually staying with me right now, him and his wife and a new baby. He's going to be heading off to the Air Force here in a couple of months. So I'm kind of helping him out. So needless to say, it's been a little chaotic. On top of that, the same day she was born, I got one of the worst head colds I've had in probably years. It put me down. I held her that night, the night she was born, but after that, I was like worried to hold her. And I don't know if you can tell from my voice, I'm still fighting this thing. I have went through, 15 boxes of Kleenex. I'm not going to gross anybody out, but that's just ridiculous over 4 days. So we've got, that's why. There's the reason why you haven't heard from me for a little bit. And today's actually going to be pretty short, just because, again, I'm still fighting this stuff, but I'm trying to get back in the groove a little bit. I feel much better today. I don't sound it. I do feel it. I'll be curious. The wind's blowing today. I'll be curious to see how that messes with our audio since I got the new AirPods. If you've heard a difference in audio lately, I got AirPods for my birthday a week or two ago, and been using those to record them. Anyways, let's talk about real estate for a minute because that's what you came here to listen to. Wall Street Journal article today, and I'm going to put a link in the notes so you can actually read the Wall Street Journal article. It talks about Freddie Mac getting involved in rental property loans. They've always been involved a little bit, but not to the extent that we're at right now. They have started to get some programs out. There was about 117 properties a company wanted to buy. These are all single-family residences out in Georgia, outside Atlanta, or in the Atlanta area. And Freddie Mac was able to back it. This was a new program that was able to pass. Blackstone was able to use a little bit. So investors right now are still wanting to put capital to work in rental properties. It is becoming a little harder to cash flow some of these. I have some of my investors that kind of got spoiled over this past little few years where they were making really good cash flows, solid double-digit returns, cash flow-wise, which is what you're doing when you're investing in properties. Appreciation is a bonus, but you're wanting to look at your cash flows. They're becoming tougher and tougher to get those. So we're having to settle a little bit for high single digits and understand some of the tax advantages of owning real estate. So there are some other things that are switching over. But the fact that Freddie Mac is starting to jump into this is a huge benefit. And it goes to show you that investors are still have a solid view. Now this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, we're actually going to see last month's numbers come out as far as new build starts and existing home sales. If you remember, in June, both of those were down. And they've been down just a little. So that caused all kinds of scare, which I have talked about for the last couple of weeks. I don't think it's a scare necessary that we need to be looking at. Instead, I think it's just the number of units have gone down. Prices have continued to rise, which I'm sure we will see again in this report Tuesday and Wednesday. I think Tuesday's the existing home and Wednesday's the new builds. That could be backwards. I have a whole lot of approved drugs in my head, so maybe I've got that switched. But either way, this article that Freddie Mac is getting involved more and more in lending to investors on single-family residences goes to show that there's going to be still a strong investment
portfolio in real estate for a while to come now. All right, really, I told you it was going to be a short one. That's all I got for you today. As always, if you're not subscribed to get the tips, tricks, graphs, infographics, get over to 5minutesinrealestate.com. Also, like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Shane Willis, the Realtor. Also, get over to your player of choice. We're on iTunes, we're on Google Play, we're on Stitcher, we're on iHeartRadio, we're on Spotify, we're on them all. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit thumbs up, give me a heart, give me a nice comment. And finally, if you found any value in this or any other episode, I don't ask for any money. I do ask that you share it on social media. Thanks for listening. Have a great Monday.